this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up.
Liverpool versus Manchester City. Paul Mariner here with me for reaction. Maras, we expected high-pressing football. We expected goals. We expected a lot of attacking prowess, and we got that, except for, according to our predictions, we expected City to come away with the points. Your overall thoughts on the game that was really exciting?
It was. I mean, talk about an advert for a league. It's unbelievable. I mean, the level of performance from all the players was fantastic. The crowd, you know, every aspect of a top football match, it was there for all to see today.
I mean, you just said it at 4-1. We didn't think it was over. And I mean, the fact that City could fight back really shows why they are so close to becoming Premier League champions.
Well, I mean, we were laughing to each other, weren't we? So there's no way that this game is over. And you could see that everybody's heart was in their mouth, all the Liverpool fans. I just thought that the way the game kicked off, I thought Liverpool were absolutely sensational. But I always thought, can they keep it going? And they did keep it going. They sort of tired a little bit, not so much leg-wise, but certainly with the mentality. They just lost a bit of concentration late on.
What was so effective for Liverpool then? Because we already know the wonderful qualities that Manchester City have. So what worked so well for Liverpool, you think, today?
Two things for me. Complete team performance. Every player performed up to their levels. But the three midfield players, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Wijnaldum and Chan, I thought they were absolutely ridiculous in the middle of that part. When you look at that starting back four, I'm sure that the City players said before the game, we can get at this back four, lads. You just have a look at it. No Van Dijk today, you know, young fullback Gomez, and then Robertson. I think we can get after these. But they couldn't get at the back four, purely and simply because the forwards were dropping in, and the protection in front by those three, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Chan and Wijnaldum, was absolutely phenomenal.
And quickly, just because you said that every player for Liverpool did work their little behinds off, what about the goalkeeper? Because that was a big point coming in. No Simon Mignolet, Karius in there, probably becoming the set #1 goalkeeper for Liverpool now, but he was beaten at his near post at the first.
That was poor. Well, Gomez didn't cover himself in glory. Look, Sané gets the ball. Which foot is he going to shoot with? Everybody in the wall knew he wanted to. He was tight, but he wanted to get on his left foot, and he did so. And he put it in such a narrow gap there. Goalkeepers always question themselves when they get done at the near post. But when you look at the game overall, 1-0 to Liverpool. Great goal from Oxlade-Chamberlain. Then City get back into it. They get the equaliser. They come out in the second half, and we're actually the better side. For the first 10, 12 minutes or so, 15 minutes or so, you thought, okay, City are going to take this game up. And then a little bit of overplay, but great high press from Liverpool, and they scored fantastic goals. I mean, Firmino, it's debatable whether he fouled John Stones. I personally don't think he did. I think that he did what every centre forward does. He just gives him a little bump. It was nothing. Stones has got to be stronger there. And then the chip. Oh my goodness. I mean.
So much to talk about in this one game. Indeed, unfortunately, we are running out of time. But Jurgen Klopp loves him some rock and roll football. That's exactly what we saw today, and it paid off for Liverpool.
Alexis would have played, but it's a different period for him. You know, he has always been committed until now, but he could have moved yesterday, today, or not. It will be decided in the next 48 hours. But it was a bit different for him because he was on standby a little bit, and that's why I decided not to do it. He did not refuse to play.
Paul Mariner is joining me, and he's putting on a very brave face because we have to talk about Arsenal. And same old Arsenal, the woes continue, this time losing to Bournemouth. If we have a look at the Premier League standings as they are after today's fixtures, there you will see Arsenal in 6th, 8 points off the top, Maras. Now, I almost want to say just 8 points with the woeful way that Arsenal have been playing lately.
I couldn't believe the performance today. I really couldn't. Look, you've not got to be a genius to work out that the back three is absolutely dreadful. Mustafi, who's a senior player there, he's always going down his backside, he's always diving in. So the kids alongside him, how can they possibly learn? He puts them in jeopardy all the time, Mustafi, for an experienced international footballer. You look at the table there. You know that Arsenal have conceded more goals than West Bromwich Albion, who are second bottom of the table.
Shocking.
It is shocking, and they're not exactly banging goals in for fun, the Arsenal. So to me, I was infuriated. You know, I mean, we're laughing and we're joking between ourselves because we obviously support different sides. But they were hapless, they were rudderless, there was no leadership. Wilshere did okay. Everybody was saying he was playing brilliantly. I thought he was okay. But when you look at Lacazette is a good footballer. He's a goal scorer. When he came to Arsenal, he must have been licking his lips thinking, I'm going to play with Ozil, I'm going to play with Sanchez. And today he's playing with Welbeck and Iwobi.
But he didn't do that much to help himself either.
No, but as a centre forward, you need the service.
Yeah.
Look, if you're a goal scorer, you need supply. Where was the supply? Occasionally coming from, maybe from Bellerin on the outside. But this Arsenal side is, not to be too blunt, they are absolutely useless. They're dreadful. You know, it's just a fact of life.
And you could, I shudder to think that it's only going to get worse now if you do end up losing Sanchez and Ozil.
But why would they stay, Lex? You know, where is this club going? You know, if they do go, which I think they will go, who are they going to attract? They're not going to be in Champions League. Who are they going to attract? They're going to have to spend 60, 70, 90, 100 million, whatever number that top players go for. A, they're not going to go, and B, you're going to have to pay more money. So why don't you try and keep your best players? That's why all the Arsenal fans are going crazy on the sidelines today. I mean, social media is going absolutely berserk. You know, it's worrying. It's a concern. Yeah, they've got some injury concerns. As soon as Koscielny goes out of that defence, it's panic stations. So, on the flip side, we saw an incredible game of football at Anfield today. And then down on the south coast, you know, credit to Bournemouth, credit to Eddie Howe. He changed his tactics. You know, was 1-0 down, got in the ascendancy, and won the game. It's a great day for Bournemouth, but it's a dreadful day for Arsenal.
Shocking indeed. I guess we'll just end it right there so we stop heaping salt into Paul Mariner's wounds. But Bournemouth had more shots on target than Arsenal in this one and more goal attempts. So that in and of itself just basically tells you the state that Arsenal are currently.
I feel overall, physically, it was a tough game for us. We made the most difficult and we 1-0 up, and after that we made two very surprising mistakes, you know, where we're not even forced errors. It was just lack of right decision making, and overall you come out of a game and you think, how did we lose the game? That's basically it. But by being very harsh, I would say as well, we haven't created enough with the possession we had, and we looked a bit lackluster in the final third, and not sharp enough to create chances, and that's why as well, once you're 1-0 up, normally you should create more to be dangerous, and we paid for that. So the combination of the two made us pay a heavy price. Look, if Sanchez goes, we need to replace him. You know, must say, when you look at today, we missed many players in our squad, and you see that they have a weight in the team, and if players like Sanchez go, we have of course to respond to it. Will he go or not? I don't know, but at the moment it's transfer period, and in this kind of periods you try to use the players who are completely focused on being at the club. I don't master the rhythm of that, but it could happen today, tomorrow, or not at all. That's why I didn't take a decision. I didn't want to travel with him and suddenly go somewhere, you know.
Don't forget to click subscribe.